Before you even open your mouth to pray, have you already surrendered to the battle in your mind? Sometimes life can wear you down so much that you start approaching prayer feeling small, weak, and overwhelmed. You know God is real. You know He's powerful. But pressure has a way of shrinking your perspective. The weight of bills, the emotional exhaustion, the unanswered questions, the spiritual warfare, the waiting, the heartbreak, the frustration of carrying battles that never seem to end. Over time, you can begin approaching prayer already emotionally crushed by what you're facing because the battle has been speaking to you louder than God's promises. You start carrying defeat into prayer instead of approaching prayer from the victory Christ already secured for you. 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 57 says, "But thanks be to God, He gives us the victory through our Lord Jesus Christ." As believers, we can pray from victory. Now, that doesn't mean you ignore pain. It doesn't mean you pretend life is easy. And it doesn't mean you never struggle emotionally. But it does mean you remember who God is before you allow the battle to define how you approach Him. The enemy wants you to be intimidated before you even pray. He wants your spirit to bow down before you ever enter God's presence. He wants your situation to make you feel powerless, forgotten, and hopeless. But I need you to understand, you are not approaching God as an outsider, trying to earn His attention. You are approaching Him as His child. That changes everything. When you understand who you are in God, prayer stops becoming fearful conversation and becomes confident communion. You stop praying like someone abandoned. You stop praying like someone already defeated. You stop praying like the enemy has the final word over your life. And you begin praying from victory. Jesus already overcame what tried to destroy you. So you can pray from victory. Victory is knowing the battle is not greater than God. Even when you feel weary, even when answers have not come yet, even when the process feels long, you can still approach God with confidence because your hope is not rooted in your circumstances. Your hope is rooted in God. The enemy's goal is not always to stop you from prayer. Sometimes his goal is to make you approach prayer already defeated before you even begin. But you don't have to bow emotionally to every battle you face. You can walk in God's presence remembering God is still sovereign, God is still near, and through Christ, victory is still your position. You are not powerless in God's presence. You are not voiceless in heaven. You are not forgotten by the one who created you. You have permission to come boldly before God, to speak honesty, to lay down your burdens, to receive strength again. You don't have to approach prayer carrying the posture of defeat. Because of Jesus, you can pray from a place of victory, even while you're still walking through the battle. Don't let your battles teach you to bow before you pray. Don't walk into God's presence already crushed by fear, pressure, or exhaustion. Lift your head. You are approaching the throne of grace, not the throne of defeat. So the next time you pray, pray from the confidence that God is still with you. Pray from the confidence that He is still faithful. And pray from the victory that Jesus already secured for you.